almost as if you could take on the world and no challenge is too big. But we all have those days as well where nothing seems to go right. And the only difference between those 2 days is your state of mind. It's not the things that are happening externally in your environment, what someone said to you, what sort of result you got. It's not about the things outside of your control. It's all about what's going on in your own mind. And the days where you have, which you're in an optimal state of mind, those are the days which you find easy. Those are the days you really enjoy. And those are the days when you get your best results. So the key really is, just like you said, it is how do you get into that state of mind on a daily, weekly, monthly basis? Because if you can get into that state of mind on a daily basis, then you will take on any challenge that you face, whether that's at work, in your personal life, whatever it is. It's all about managing your state of mind.
Definitely, I agree, and I think that it is important, and I think where a lot of people tend to struggle and a lot of people tend to let themselves down is they find it very difficult to manage their state of mind, and they have certain opportunities, whether it's an opportunity to go for an interview or deliver a presentation, or in sport, if it's to do an important technique or strategy, they let things interrupt their thought process, and by doing that they basically sell themselves short, because they may have all the ability, they may have all the skill and all the confidence, but where they let themselves down is in state management, which is key. And people like yourself, and I've seen you in action, Martin, you've come down to a couple of my training sessions, you were able to recognize our performers exactly where they were, and you were spot on in your assessment of the performers that I was working with at the time, which is key. So a lot of what we talk about in this show is the physiological element. We can see physiologically where people are mentally by looking at the physiology as well. What are some of the strategies that you use yourself, Martin, in terms of identifying where someone might be internally in their state of mind? What are some of the things that you look for verbally, non-verbally, to identify where someone might be in terms of their states?
Well, yeah, I think good points what you just made there, Jim, actually. In terms of recognizing where other people are in a state of mind, you can tell in their body language. 93% of communication is in body language. About 53% of that is in non-verbal body language, and the other's in the tone of voice. So if you're actually speaking with someone in a conversation, then, you can tell by the tone of voice. Are they excited? Are they passionate? Are they pumped up? Are they in a good place? Or are they sad? Are they depressed? Are they miserable? Are they not in a very confident, powerful state of mind? So when you're saying about job interviews, yeah, massively important, because if you go into a job interview and the person interviewing you recognizes that you don't seem passionate, you don't come across as confident, and this is just from the tone of your voice, then immediately they're going to pick up on that. Because we pick up on most of these things subconsciously. We don't even know we're doing it. Also, apart from just the tone of voice and just recognizing where someone is in the tone of voice, you can tell from the body language. So how open and expressive is a person? Do they use gestures much? In terms of their eye contact as well, how is their physiology in terms of their posture? So a person that seems confident and comes across as confident, they've got an open body language, and by that I mean arms are out, definitely not folded, heads up, eyes are looking at you, making strong eye contact, and there's movement to their physiology because the body's designed to move. And someone that's expressing a powerful physiology and therefore representing a powerful state of mind, they're quite active. You'll see that they're quite varied with their gestures, and they move quite a lot because motion comes from emotion, basically. And so the more of a